can't go that far. No hat or hat? No hat. I'm gonna do no hat. Just leave it there. It's fine. It's already.
You want a little gel in there?
No, it's too late. No, it's fine. I appreciate the offer. But it.
This time clean.
Yeah, just a little bit of like what's the slang terms for Coke? Like
Yayo?
well, Ayo for yayo, yes. But I thought there was like it was like nutter butter or something like that as a word. I don't know. Okay. Well, welcome everybody to another episode of Specrapualr. We are a podcast that talks about movies and shit. I am one of your hosts, Brandon Aquino, but I am joined by my best friend and confidant, Mike Vera.
Some fuzzies on this microphone.
Oh, okay. Was it from my sweater? No, they're not green fuzzies. Merry Christmas, everybody. Even though this episode's coming out a couple days.
Hair.
Oh, yeah, it's coming out a couple days prior to Christmas, or should I say Happy Holidays? I don't give a fuck. So,
Merry holidays, everybody.
yeah, and a happy new Merry Chrysler.
Yeah.
Merry Chrysler. But I am wearing my ugly sweater. I don't think it's that ugly. It's just a cat. Looks like he's coming out from my genitals. Oh God, it sounds like a pterodactyl. Sounds like Joust. Did you ever play Joust?
I don't know what that is.
There's a pterodactyl came like.
Is that a video game?
Yes, it is a reference to a video game.
I don't play that shit.
Okay, well,
So many fuzzies on me. That's what I get for wearing all black.
yeah,
Well,
hides
in
the
honor
shame.
of the holidays.
Of course, yeah. So Michael, what movie are we talking about?
Today is the final episode
Of
our 2-episode month-long Specrapualr Holidagravaganza.
That's very close. He's actually quite far. I didn't put it in the last episode's body because I was super pumped on the die hard, my darling.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was like, well, you started it, so then I used what you said and did that.
No joke today, like on my battery only has 4% life.
Okay.
But it's like, oh, are you ready for Danzig tickets? I'm like, no, I'm not ready.
No, you don't want blood coming down from the walls. He comes out as a 60-year-old body with no shirt on, looking like fucking.
Are you gonna sing all those Elvis songs?
What the fuck,
Terrible fucking album.
Oh God, Danzig. He's an interesting man. He just doesn't like shirts. So, fuck. What was I gonna say though about Christmas holidays?
The name of the show.
Oh, okay, yes. So, what show?
This one.
I'm sorry. It's the it's the Christmas-tacular Specrapualr.
Christmas-tacular Specrapualr.
Yes. Well,
Nailed
the one before was the.
What did I say?
You said like
I don't know.
Christmas extravaganza, Specrapualr, and bonanza, and you were wrong. But so it's the Christmas-tacular Specrapualr. I can't wait for Armistice-tacular Specrapualr when Armistice Day comes up. I think it's in March or April. So it'll be a movie about guns.
Secretary Day-acular.
Yeah.
It's coming, folks.
Teacher Appreciation Acular Specrapualr.
Yeah.
And the episode will be about teacher's pet. So we could do a season of holidays.
Bastille Day.
Flag Day. Flagtacular
Les Mis.
Specrapualr. I never saw Les Mis. Yeah. I don't watch musicals. I literally, that music is all singing, correct? I mean, the music
Sung
the
through,
all
yes.
So I would die. I need like.
I saw somebody was watching The Joker on my HBO or my Max.
I use the shark face one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way I don't fuck with anything you're watching.
Have you watched the new Joker?
No. Okay. No. I have.
There's a lot of singing in it. That's why I was going to ask.
Well, you have Lady Gaga on there, so I feel like she had to write in her contract, like, look, I'm only doing it if I get 3 songs. Is that her singing? Is that her from that?
Gonna watch The Joker too.
Is that the one that she did with Bradley Cooper?
Yeah, Stars
okay.
Born.
Okay.
Did you see that movie?
I did not.
It's a good movie.
It's a remake, correct?
Correct. Like a 4th time remake or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not. I wouldn't call it a musical because there's not musicals. You had to like break into song. They're just they're musicians.
Okay.
So
West Side Story is a musical.
yes,
But the
something
Stars-
like the I did yeah.
Okay. I was not watching it on your account. I did open up my.
Somebody was.
Yeah.
You know you are.
I did put your login and password online for
What?
Yeah, but
It'll be in these show notes.
yeah, if you guys want to watch it, use Mike's HBO Max and use it. But when I went to go on Netflix, forgetting that I still had yours logged in on mine when we watched Karate Kid, it was like,
Do you want to add a person?
No, it was like, yeah, you're not at your home. I was like, And then I realized it was your account, and I was like,
Where am I?
Yeah. I was like, what? And then
Because you're high on drugs.
yeah. Oh man, methamphetamine like a motherfucker. Yeah, that shit'll fuck you up. How are you though, Mike? Great. So, what movie are we watching?
Doing all right.
What movie are we? I'm glad.
Had to think about it.
Yeah.
Because Christmas is coming
This is
up.
actually quite far away, even for me.
Told you!
Yeah.
It's too close. Put it back.
It's too close. It's too close.
Too close, man.
Dylan, and Dylan.
Pretty good. I don't have the Christmas week off, but I don't have to work Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, so that's good. So I have like midweek days off, but so can't complain.
Yeah, you can. Kind of like you just were, sort of a little bit. But
I was just stating facts.
okay.
Neither.
So hold on a second.
I wasn't for it nor against it.
So a complaint, even though it's factual, you could say it's a fact, but it's not a complaint.
So if I say Brandon is a douche,
Yeah.
it's just facts. I'm not complaining about it.
God, you're such a douche, Brandon, and it's a fact. So I'm not complaining about it.
Says who? Just a bunch of people just raise their hand.
Yeah.
I don't know him, but I can tell by his face.
The people that were in Wynn's kitchen. Oh, he's the asshole that was looking at the menu on his phone and he couldn't decide. And then I would have been like, well, guys, fix your fucking menus.
So we had lunch.
Wynn's kitchen in fucking
Southgate.
city we're in. That's Southgate.
Yeah. And it's like the third restaurant I've been to.
What are you, German? No, they do it. Hold on. They do like that. Yeah. Because when he did this, he was like, oh,
They did this.
He's
this,
like,
this.
he is not the German.
Germans do this.
He did this.
And I did this.
I do this because I'm playing ball, and then I do this. After I make the shot, I'm like,
I was going to do the Janet Jackson. 4, 3,
yeah.
2. Well, I don't know.
How do you do that?
Can you
do that? Okay, that's easy. That was very easy. I think okay, so I could do the Spider-Man like this, like that's okay. But my pinky's a little up. But when I do it with my left hand, look at what my pinky does. I can't push it down.
Your bitch ass pinky?
Try to push my pinky down.
Push it down that way?
Down. Yeah. Lift the other finger. I can't hold it down.
You think the amount that you masturbate, you would have more.
It's the right hand. The dexterity.
Oh, okay.
The dexterity's in the right
Yeah,
hand.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
You don't
like
mix it up?
look at this. Are you not? Like, I should be playing guitar.
Yeah. but soloing your balls.
It's the pubes. It's really the pubes. Or I stretch out the nutsack and I'm flicking it so the skin is like making different noises. How do we have mostly? How do we have women listeners? I don't understand. Oh shit. Okay, Mike.
This is a Christmas episode.
I was about to say, what movie are we fucking doing?
Oh, fuck me.
So, Mike, what movie are we reviewing today?
We're doing the charming family holiday classic, Elf.
Yeah.
From 2003.
Uh-huh.
Directed by one Jon Favreau. Written by David Birnbaum.
Okay. Never heard of him.
Raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet the concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Predator 2?
Yeah, to meet his biological father, Walter Hobbs, who doesn't know he exists.
Is he related to Hobbs from the Fast and Furious?
Yep,
it's Dwayne Johnson.
Yep, that's the same cinematic universe.
It's intertwined, everybody.
Who doesn't know he exists in a desperate need of some Christmas spirit. Whatever.
Okay.
Starring, oh God.
Will Farrell. James Caan.
Bob Newhart. Ed Asner. Zooey Deschanel. Kyle Gass. Andy Richter.
Oh, Kyle Gass. I'm sorry.
Peter Dinklage.
The Dink.
Mary Steenburgen.
Yeah, she's fabulous. She's barely in it. And I thought you were leaning over to look at my genitals. She was not in it enough, is what I'm trying to say.
Every scene in the house, she's in it.
Not when she leaves. And then the radiator comes on. Saying, if you're going to say facts.
And she's at the end.
Yeah,
and she sings poorly.
She does sing poorly. What's important is she tried.
Yeah.
Like my motto, it's not a motto, but as long as you try, then I'm be on my basketball team as long as you try. Really quick, on Thursday when I was playing, there's a gentleman that was in our first game, and he was not good. He was slow, but he was trying. The second game, because we won, he wouldn't even make it past half court. Like, because he was a bigger fellow, but like, with that bigger body, he can go in the paint really well.
He's now my favorite person on your team.
Oh, I hate him.
And I'm going to root for him.
So here's what I said.
I'm going to go to your games.
Okay.
What's his name?
Why are you rhyming?
I'm just gonna make a sign with.
I'm
his
gonna go
name
to
on
your
it.
games. What's his name? I don't know.
Hey,
his
buddy,
name.
we're the same. Feel you, you feel me.
I
Let's
might
all
go
live
get
in
some
harmony.
hay. Down by the bay. So I don't know his name. I never got it.
I was just a joke. I was just gonna say I
get
have to
it.
make a sign with him.
But it just says name.
Just says keep trying.
But he was also wearing Crocs, which I was bummed because he was the 5th guy to make the shot, and I was like, fuck. And he did have our game winner for that first game, but
I don't. What do you mean? He made the 5th shot.
so it's the first 5 is the first team, second 5 is second team, because you'll just shoot to be on a team. And so of course I made my first free throw, like I do. Shooters make
So
shots.
let me ask you this:
Okay,
if somebody goes and
the
they make the
back.
first basket,
okay,
and-
they're a part of team 1.
yeah, and you're like, I don't want to be on that team. Do you
I
bank?
might shoot back. No, I won't do it.
Or not
I don't
bank,
make
you
it. I don't make it
boink
look
it?
deliberate. Yeah, I don't make it look deliberate because my shots. Yeah, just boink, throw it right at or just over the shoulder. I will. So I line my right leg up with the basket.
As you do.
Because it to line up like that for the shot. But what I'll do is
I do want to pee too. Just
yeah. Well, you have to. Yours is actually like a candy cane anyway, so you
Yeah.
have to like kind of go sideways at it and it squirts this way. But I won't line up with my right leg. I'll just line up left. So
I
then
use the toilet seat lid as a backboard.
so you shoot right into it and it just ricochets right in. So yeah, if some people are on shooting it that are making it, then I'm like, I don't like playing with these guys because like they're toxic or they're showboaty. Then I'd rather fuck up and miss and potentially not play that first game, and then have people that I play with. Or other people.
Oh, so there's more than 10 people
Sometimes.
trying to play.
Well, even if there's 10, you still got to be the first 5, and then obviously second 5 are together. But if we have more,
don't
than,
you sub in during the games at all?
if we're in, like in a league, yeah. This is just outdoors.
How many? Does anyone keep time? How official is this thing?
It's pretty official.
Or is it just by points?
It's by
first,
points.
first to
so
12. Oh, okay.
So 3-pointers are 2s, single point, and then the 2-pointers are 1 points, and we go to 13.
Wait, 1 is 2 and 2 is 3? What?
And so the first game we always play at 13. If there's not enough people waiting,
What are you playing? Ping pong? What
yeah.
the fuck?
If there's not more than 3 people waiting,
You just make it go longer.
well, no, we'll still stay at 13, but the next game we'll also go to 13. But if there's a whole team of 5 waiting, then we'll go to 11 the second, third, fourth game. So it's not as long. But if it's the very last game and there's nobody waiting, we'll go to 15. But anyway, so back to it. Before we get to the elf, let me just finish this fucking story. So the second game we're playing, he wouldn't even get past half court. And I was getting frustrated because his guy who's supposed to be guarding would just get on in there and get points. And we're looking around, who's guarding this guy? And then we see fuckface over here. Yeah. Not even past halfway. He's just standing there. So I say out loud, like, hey, we're playing 4-on-5.
Time out. It's like, just don't clock, you fuck.
Well, and so I said we're playing 4-on-5, and I of course said it deliberately for him to hear. So then he starts playing a little more harder for like 2 plays. I was like, all right, there he goes. He's like, and then he's like, and so I stopped playing that game really because we're already now losing 8 to like 2, and I was like, all right, well they only need a few more points, and yeah.
So you're a
Poor
poor
sport?
sport.
Yeah, 100%.
Not that any of us are surprised.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let's talk about this movie, Elf. Let's read the synopsis. 13 minutes in.
I already read it.
Did you really? I was not paying attention. Okay, so let's start with Let's start with mine. Unless you want to start with your notes, let's start with your notes this time because I have a shebang bang.
Oh God, that's the end of those. I have a couple of them that are related.
Okay, like family.
Shut up.
Okay,
I'll tell you right now.
I said I never saw this beginning of the movie.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, and the
Like when he's in the toy house and saw
yeah.
that shit.
him on the bench.
Yeah.
Or on the chair talking.
Him trying to make
What is
toys.
wrong with these pages?
Use it digital.
Shut your mouth.
It's like it costs more money to buy that shit than use Google Docs, and you
I'm
can
sorry.
take it anywhere.
I'm sorry. I'm cherishing a gift given to me.
So I wrote again.
Shut up.
All right.
Mary Steenburgen. Bergen.
Virgin.
Why so hot?
She's very pretty. Yeah, she's very pretty.
Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
Why so cute?
I don't know. I don't like her without the bangs. I can't. And she's such a bitch in this movie for what reason?
That's an issue. Well, she's sad because the
She
point.
has no fucking water in her house.
Well, she's obviously poor.
Mm-hmm.
She works a shitty job. She has to wear a stupid costume, and
She has blonde hair.
and she
no
doesn't,
bangs.
She doesn't recognize joy, just like the dad
Okay.
and the son. Mary seems to be pretty.
She seems uppity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that not a good thing? Is uppity not a good thing? I thought uppity was good. Is that not good?
She's chipper.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
But that's why Buddy is there to bring them joy, remind them to live life.
Oh, like joy to the world. The war has come.
I was thinking of the fishes in the Great Blue Sea, but
okay, yeah, sure.
No, you just killed it. It was a 3-part joke because I was just going to go James, Bob, and Ed. Why so dead? It's fine. It's whatever.
Because they're dead, everybody. They're dead in real life. Bob Newhart is dead. James Caan dead. And Ed Asner dead. And Ged. But it was Newhart that died most recent.
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He's funny. Super funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was on Conan, like during the pandemic, where he's just super dry, super slow talking.
Was he on Simpsons?
Yes.
He was the guy. Was he a guy at the cemetery or for Krusty's funeral?
Yeah.
He was. I don't know. Like,
hey, I don't really know. Like, hey, you want to come and say a few things?
No, it's not that. He's like, oh, got it. Bob Newhart. He still calls him out, and he. That's so good. I'm actually just here for something else. Bob Newhart, like so good. Okay, so this movie I wrote again. I never saw the beginning of this, so a lot like the
the intro.
Well, no.
So where did you see when he crawled out of Santa's sack?
No, I saw from like basically when he was leaving the North Pole. So like that's first 15 at least. At least, yeah, at least.
Okay.
So like the Narwhal, he's like,
"Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad."
Yeah. That's pretty much where I saw the movie, and I was like, "Is this fucking Rudolph?" Because obviously those old movies, and I get that was their inspiration.
Yeah.
But never saw that shit. So that first act was basically something I never saw. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think that was their whole first act, but do you think this started the whole career of Jon Favreau and getting Star Wars and everything? Do you think this movie really set him off? Because I know he did.
Yeah, because it made so much money.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he did Made.
No, not Rounders. I own
Swingers.
Swingers. I like Made better than Swingers.
I think he wrote it.
Oh, he didn't direct it?
No, it's Barry Levinson, I believe.
That's too bad. And he was ripped then too. Like he was fucking cut. But he was supposed to be portraying a boxer, so it kind of makes sense. But and then what's his name was in it too? The general manager guy, wasn't he one of the guys in Made? Like part of like that biker gang that came up or something like that.
Which general manager guy?
Wendy or Wanda.
Faison?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think he was. Okay.
Well, they did say like, oh, he called him up because he must be buddies. So yeah, he might have been.
Yeah. Because fun fact, Michael's watching on Netflix Movies We Love. Is that what it is?
Movies that made us. Or something like that?
And one of them was Elf. And when Mike was watching that, there's a part where it was talking about Faison. And I didn't notice it in the movie, but initially that character was supposed to be played by Wanda Sykes, and she had to back out last second. So Jon Favreau called him up. He's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And so he's wearing a name tag that still says Wanda, and I thought that was right because I did not catch that. And I think it kind of reminds me of Superstore. If you ever saw Superstore,
the TV show.
Yeah, so good.
Some episodes, but yeah.
Oh my god, so fucking good. Like Jesus Christ.
America.
Yeah, America Ferrera. Yeah, and then others, but the whole cast is so fucking funny. Like it's so good. And I think there's a janitor that reminds me of Ike Barinholtz. And I love me some Ike too. Ike's great. Anyway, so what do you got, Mike?
That was it. No. Why did I close this again?
Yeah.
The time it takes to do those forced perspective shots.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
I just feel for those makers. Like. Spending all day to get one shot, like, oh my
10
God.
hours for a not even a 15-second shot, 15-second scene. Yeah, that's tough.
Because it appears like Jon Favreau, like given like what he's done recently, like Mandalorian and stuff like that. He has like a good mix of like not that forced perspective is cutting edge, but it's just complicated techniques. Yep. So he has like a good mix of like technical stuff he likes to do, mixing it with like the emotional resonance that he likes to make in his movies, right?
Okay.
So like all those Mandalorian episodes were shot in that fucking theater thing, whatever the fuck they did.
For the background?
Yeah, for the background, stuff like that. But then like it's so resonant with like Grogu and Mando. So like,
I'm glad you called him Grogu and not Baby Yoda like many people still
sorry.
do. Well, no. Like his name is Grogu. So that's what when people say Baby Yoda, I'm like, that's not his name. Like you don't find out his name till like the third season. But still, because it's
Ahsoka, right?
Yeah, she's the one
she talks to him?
Yeah, she talks to him. And did you watch the Ahsoka series?
No.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I didn't watch really
Acolyte?
anything. No. I do want to watch what's the prison one?
Skeleton Crew?
No.
Oh,
Andor.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
A majority of the Star Wars series I've liked. Ahsoka was good. Mando was good. I didn't like Boba Fett that much. That one was kind of like, oh, he's just a town mayor. But I did like so far I like Skeleton Crew. I just like looking.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Jude Law. And a bunch,
Oh,
a
yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
But I just like looking at Jude Law. I mean, geez.
Yeah, who doesn't?
And an Acolyte was not bad at all. It was canceled. It was just so expensive. It was like $20 million an episode or something like that. Yeah, it's fucking rough. But did you see the not Quiet Place? The other place, or what's that one called? With Kristen Bell. The Good Place.
Good Place.
One of the characters in there.
Ted Danson?
No, yeah, it's Ted Danson. He was an Acolyte. But yeah, so I like all those series, but Acolyte was canceled, and they're not making another Mandalorian season. It's going to be a movie. And
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, but
they finished it already, right?
But they're doing another season of Ahsoka, and Andor they're finished with too.
I feel for her, Rosario. Like, I mean, how early in the morning you have to get up?
Yeah,
Put that fucking shit on. Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe
I
she
know it's
sleeps
better
with
than
on.
it was, you know, but
Oh,
like you
yeah.
hear those stories of like Jim Carrey, like 7 hours of makeup just before the oh my
For 3 hours
fucking
of
kill me.
filming. Yeah, I mean, that's dedication to the craft. But let's see what I got here
Or Colin Farrell.
for Penguin. Yeah, he said he hated every minute of it, but he would do it again because he loved being the Penguin. Like he said he'll never do it again, but then he was just kidding. And I mean, his performance was great. Like I could see him getting an award. I could see what's her name from the Penguin as well getting an award.
The girl from Palm Springs.
Yes,
Christina
Gigante.
Melody.
I like her. I've always liked her. I get her mixed up with Anita, Battle Angel, that girl. I don't know. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how. So
Because you're dumb.
yeah, I wrote Santa's the right thing for Santa should have been to return the baby, right? Because like
It's an orphanage.
I understand.
It doesn't have parents.
There's no parents. I understand, but it's a baby.
Okay.
It's not an elf.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, that has complications. Very large and in charge.
Where is Mrs. Claus in this?
It's a great
this
question.
Whole thing?
That's a great question. Why is she not nurturing this baby? And
Yeah.
they gave it to Bob Newhart.
Why is it to live with the elves in the tiny elf house? Why can't he live in Santa in his
Who's an actual full-on
in
fledged
his fortress of solitude? I'm assuming that's where he lives.
Yeah, it's all crystallized and stuff like it. Yeah.
Like
why have him-
Santa?
That new Superman
Santa
trailer.
Claus.
That Superman trailer makes it look pretty good.
Yeah.
It does look pretty solid.
I like the dog. Did you know the dog?
Crypto, yeah. I said Crypto. Oh yeah, that's his name. Yeah, Crypto. I
Crypto
did.
with a K?
I didn't know. Yes, it is with a K. I didn't know that he was going to be in this though. But when he whistled, I was like, no. And then you see the, and I thought that was silly. But like, something seems off. So I haven't watched any of the people that like do the Easter egg stuff yet. But something seems off with the dog. Not in a bad way, but just like maybe it's new. I don't know. Okay. So anyway, what else do I have here? So to me, the right thing would have been to just take that baby back. No, yes, it's from an orphanage. So you find out later the mom died, and that James Caan didn't know that he even existed. So fine, but I feel like that creates more complications with not only the people there because he's not making enough toys, and now those elves are like, hey man, I need you to fucking make another 850 because
You're way behind.
Yeah, Bobby. What the fuck's his name?
Bob Newhart?
No, the elf. What's his name?
Buddy?
Buddy. Sorry, I said Bob. So, yeah, he's just lagging. You know, he can't keep up with actual elves. So that creates more
Well,
complications.
Papa Elf says like because they have little nibble fingers and they work fast and shit. So.
Yeah, and he's even showering. Like, you know, he's outside of it. Yeah, like, you know, he was on that basketball team, just probably dunking everything. So to me, it creates more complications than it does warrant. Because also he's going to eat a lot more than those elves likely too, like quadruple the amount, right? So
All that narwhal meat that he puts down, yeah.
what do? You rip off the horn first, and you suck out the marrow, and then the horn marrow, and then
and gut it with its own
yeah,
tusk.
like, once you suck out that meat, just
Yeah.
and the thing's still alive because you only broke the horn, so like it's still like
Nobody knows.
buddy, no. It's like super deep. That was Jon Favreau's voice, right? Yeah. So, what here we got? So I would return the baby. Yes, he probably would have had a shitty fucking life.
Yeah.
Like people would have picked on him because he has that curly hair. But I like that it's in the graphic processors. Like we're gonna do this, but first let's talk about this. And it made me just think of the chip shortage that we had a few years ago with graphics cards.
You can blame Santa
It's
for
the
it.
L sauce. Yeah. When did you stop believing in Santa? Just now, because I just ruined it.
I need a minute to process.
I was hoping you'd be like,
Family.
he's
What?
He's not real.
No, I don't recall a time where I actually believed he existed.
Okay, so you had a bad childhood.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's never a moment when your mom or dad wrote like from Santa, you're like, this is bullshit. Or you're like, from Santa?
Yeah, I don't
No?
You know, I don't remember like coming down the stairs and like looking like, oh, is he here?
You've had 2-story homes?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
had 3 stories actually.
What?
With an underground garage too.
Okay.
And a finished basement.
Geothermal heating
Yeah,
too?
and a rooftop bar.
What is
pool.
this? What was your family doing with this? I mean, working for the company your father and your mother must have worked for. They must have just been rolling in a dollar.
But I was a janitor and my mom was a seamstress.
Also a janitor.
Yeah.
And they were called the janitors.
Yeah.
So they had their own company. But you never really believed in them?
No, I don't recall a time where that was the case.
Okay.
You?
I'd say around like 6 or so, 7. Yeah. Because I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I believe. But
Anything called love?
yes. Well, it's like I think Megan said this about me before. That I'm a douche. Megan, you can hear it. If you really hear it.
Yeah.
If you listen quietly, you hear the wisps of her hair. Hi Megan, we haven't seen you in a while. So
Get my fucking glasses back.
oh well, you left them there. You fucking dick nose.
She knows what she did.
Okay, that's fair. We use that in Man Beast, I think. About Jackie and I being in an episode. I think it was the musical episode. Okay, well,
That's
I'm almost certain the
interesting.
camera tilted, and he's like,
I know.
"What is it?" She knows what she did, and we broke the 180 rule. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so about 6 or so, I forgot what happened, and I was kind of like, I didn't cry or anything like that. And I was like,
I believe you saw Mama kissing Santa Claus.
and he was Filipino, 6 foot and Filipino. No, my mom and dad were already divorced by that time.
What are you doing?
He's, don't look at here. And he's wearing the Santa.
Look at me.
But his dick
sleeves.
his dick has a stocking on it because his
Short
dick's curved
sleeves.
ripped off. It's ripped off, and he has suspenders too. And it's a candy cane. It's like a skull and candy cane crossbone. Because my dad lives on the edge, like Bon Jovi.
It was like the metal Terminator skull but with the Santa hat on it.
Oh fuck. So anyway, yeah, it's around 6, I would say. Like,
So you remember like getting up like, oh, let's make them cookies for Santa.
why do I talk like this?
Because you're a lame-o.
I think my voice sounded like the way it is now, just like I didn't have like, hey everybody, like Mike Tyson. Hey, we're gonna get some cookies and
We got Santa coming in the night. We're looking forward to
yours sounds like Jay Leno and Mike Tyson. But I think I think that when I lived in Heights and Beach, I lived on B Street, and I remember coming downstairs.
B for beach.
Yeah, I was gonna say B for Brandon, but well, there's A Street too. What's that for?
Assholes. That's why it's an Ocean Beach.
I live on Assholes Street, which you guys might call it A Street, I think. And then we're on Beach Street.
It's full of assholes. Let's take the A train.
Thanks. So I remember coming downstairs though, and I don't know if I saw my mom like putting.
Oh, so you got a 2-story house too?
Yeah, it's right.
What's all the hoopla
The
then?
thing about this second story.
You think Mexicans can live in fucking 2-story houses?
You know?
In my village.
Yeah.
Growing up.
What was that in Eastbound and Down? He kept calling the people villagers when he was in Mexico or something like that. It's fucking racist. But a very enjoyable show. So I remember coming downstairs though. I think my mom was putting presents down, and I was thinking,
Who's this bitch?
"Oh no, yeah, you redheaded bitch." But like, I hid. I didn't want her to see that I was awake so early. And then she went back to her room, and I remembered that specific present, right? Because there's certain wrapping. And then when I got to it later, it said from Santa, and I was like,
Oh, you had like a
not an epiphany or anything, but like a.
have you ever
Sadness.
seen Love Actually?
Doesn't it have the Walking Dead?
You see
guy
what
in
I'm
it,
working
though?
with people here? I'm like, Jesus
What if
fucking Christ.
What if the husband opened the door when he had the signs?
Yeah. That
Hey,
would've been
can you go
rough.
get your wife for me? I just.
He would have played it off. He was just like held the signs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, could I borrow some milk, man?
No, he's like, oh, you see those zombies going around there? I don't know why he's Australian, but it's not the guy from Walking Dead. It wasn't he the one that did it? Yeah. Hey, you see my son Coral?
My fucking accent was perfect. Yours is fucking. I don't know what the fuck yours
Mine
was.
was like Australian with like.
Hey, good day, mate.
Yeah.
You think a little sexy.
Hey, you see them trolls, wolves, and zombies over there? We gotta throw that dingly-doo and fucking.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But I've not seen Love Actually. Coral. Did you just say Carl in your voice?
Well, no. So there's a scene
Uh-huh.
where somebody receives a gift and they learn something about their partner that kind of destroys
The
the
necklace
world.
or something like that, the jewelry or something. I know enough about the movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you had that moment, but
Yeah.
with the actual regular present.
Yeah, it's like
Joni
life-
Mitchell was playing as a 6-year-old. That's what I'm trying to get.
Okay, sure. It was life altering, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I probably could have believed in Santa forever.
From both sides now. My name's Brandon. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what that
That's
is.
a lot of songs. That's some Joni Mitchell for you.
Oh,
That's,
okay,
that's the
thank
song that's playing when she realizes what's going down.
Okay, because like, didn't she see a receipt or saw it, and then she was like, "Wait, what?" Like,
No, she
didn't-
thought she saw the jewelry, and she grabbed the gift to open the jewelry,
and it wasn't.
and it was not jewelry. It was a Joni Mitchell CD.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna try. It was a Joni Mitchell, like because you're saying jewelry. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I have here, you're a cotton nanny ninny muggins. Cotton nanny ninny muggins. What do you think that actually means?
You know, like the fuzz you get on your balls when you. No, I'm just kidding.
Do I? I'll get you some right now. Hold on.
Cottonhead Ninny Muggins? I don't know.
Okay. I did laugh pretty hard for that basketball photo. Let's see. Have you been to New York?
You know what? A few years ago, I had the time of my life. Actually, as a matter of fact.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I mentioned it on here, folks.
Do you feel more cultured now?
Less than 47 times. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a traveler.
Do you? Where's your puffy jacket? I haven't seen you wear it in a while. Or your
Oh,
puffy
yeah.
vest,
Well, I can't wear it anymore because stuff's going down with the wearers of normal jackets or puffy jackets.
What's happening with them?
Diddy and fucking
Oh, okay. I get
Jay-Z
it.
and shit.
You're not gonna go to a freak off, Mike? You're not gonna go to a freak off with the hidden cameras over so you can fucking blackmail you later in life? Yeah. Okay. Is he even eating yet? He has to be, right? Because I know he said he wasn't gonna eat. Diddy, that is, because he didn't want to get poisoned.
Right.
And which,
The only thing they're offering him is ass. So yeah, he's not gonna eat.
yeah, no, he's not. He's probably a freak. So I mean, they're called freak offs. It's an absolute shame of what was happening with all that. I know we're making light of it, but that's horrible. Let me see here. James Caan.
Wait, it's an absolute shame. He should be free. Is that what you're saying? Can't
Yeah.
fucking believe. See?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You heard it first here, everybody. Brandon is saying Diddy should be free.
If only you
to
could agree
die
with
in
it,
jail.
because you could like say free Diddy, but you know,
Free
fuck
Diddy. Yeah, fuck him. And the people that participated. Let's see here. James Caan. Mm-hmm. What can be said about James Caan that can't be said about just an angry person? So James Caan had a child named Scott Caan, who's not as prolific of an actor as James.
but had a good career,
He did.
or has, or I don't know if he's still.
I don't know what
doing-
he's still. Yeah, what he's doing. But
He's probably in some type of CSI Hawaii show or something.
I could see that. I think he was actually
there you go.
like he was in the Ocean's movies, and not a big part. But
NCIS Baton Rouge or something like that.
yeah, the Bayou, and they're just trying to protect the levees and shit. So,
Shots of him just on that fucking
well, it's like
boat.
what was the CSI Miami one when you had Caruso on the fucking the swamp boat thingamajig? We made the joke in the Mambies episode, the second Mambies episode reference when we didn't air that episode yet when he takes off the glasses. You fucking. I'll edit it eventually. So James Caan though. I'm pretty sure I know what movie you're going to say, but when you think of his career, what movie do you think of?
Thief. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Godfather.
Yeah, okay. So in the movie Godfather.
Or Misery.
Okay. You know, James Caan has looked old his whole fucking life.
Yeah.
He's like
he
an
didn't
Ed
look
Harris.
young in fucking Godfather.
No, and he was like, well, he's probably like 22 in that movie. And no, that's too young. He's got to be in his 30s.
Probably 30. Yeah.
At least. But like when you look at him compared to Al Pacino,
Yeah.
and they're probably somewhat close to the same age, I would think.
I mean, I would put James like maybe 5 years older than him.
Okay,
Maybe.
okay. So,
But yeah,
even,
you know.
even then, James Caan looked like motherfucker was 40.
Yeah.
Like at least. And he's looked like the way he did in Elf, Sense of Misery, which is like the 80s. So,
I think it's early 90s, but yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
10 years earlier, it looks
Okay.
exactly the same.
but, well, that's like 14. But I guess, let's
2003.
oh, was it? I thought it was 2004. You're right. Okay.
Whatever. But if the movie was made in...
Oh, probably. Well, yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. So, when thinking of The Godfather, is that in your top?
Have we done The Godfather?
Maybe not. Because my thought is, if we're gonna do one of those movies, we should do all three of them. As
Why?
Just do the whole thing. Why?
We didn't do Die Hard, all three.
Well, there's a reason why we didn't do that. Because it's gonna be next year. We're gonna do Die Hard 2, and then the year for Christmas, and then the year after that we're not, because Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie.
But you know what it is? It's teacher appreciation.
Yeah.
So with those teachers.
Dance somewhere in the city. Don't.
What does he say? He's like I'm a something, but I'm not a monster. Like when about the school, he's like, there's no bomb in the school. He's like, I just recently watched it. I watched all the Die Hards, because
why not?
yeah, like fucking A, like because on Hulu, once I finished watching the first one, it's like it started playing the second one. I'm like, all right, and then I did the third one, and then I did the fourth one, and then I was like, all right, I know, the fourth one's fine, the fifth one is absolute garbage, but I forgot what I was gonna say about Godfather now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I had a lead into it, but I didn't have it on my notes.
You went way down the rabbit hole.
I did, and we're 40 minutes in, and like we barely talked about.
Get the fuck out of here!
36 minutes. That's a little longer. He says that's 37, but yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna rattle through this real quick. I like when animal
Cruelty.
no. Yeah, I like when animal bits happen and the actor holds the
Yeah.
the raccoon, and he's like holding it to. Love that.
Something about Mary.
Yeah, the dog.
Super silly.
Yes, super.
Well, our favorite animal bit, doing people stuff.
Triumph.
No.
Oh,
Think about it just for like 2 seconds. I'll give you 2 seconds.
so animals doing people stuff.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Is it a movie?
Yeah, I think so. I can't exactly remember. Remember, it's the shaggy dog or whatever, where he punches him as the dog.
Oh yes. When he goes to jump up on him, just straight fucking right hooks him, and then the dog runs away. Yeah. It's like the guy walks in, dog's like, it's like, hey, owner, and then just keeps going. So stupid. I said Triumph because I was recently watching some Triumph Insult Comic Dog stuff.
So good.
Oh my god! Like the Trump supporter people just fucking and they don't even
Annihilated
realize like he's even ridiculing them and making fun. They're just like, like
How are you with that? Like, if someone's making fun of you hard,
yeah.
you're smart enough to know that it's happening.
I
but
hope.
if it's funny, are you cool with that, or are you still like?
I think I'll run with the
hard.
bit. I think
Okay.
if I'm part of the joke, because I'll make fun of myself.
Yeah.
I did it all the time, and maybe it's like I took a dildo to the face, like just for the sake of the joke. Like I'll do it. So even if I look
Is
like
your dildo?
well, I don't want to talk about where it is currently, but yes, it was. Yeah, that's why I'm a little perked up.
All right, how fucking short are those shorts gonna get? What is happening?
Yeah.
Oh my! Ooh.
These are 5 inches. Like it's just these. They definitely rolled up a little bit, but
A
still.
little bit.
Why do you keep looking?
You just keep like pushing more. Just taking them to
It's
roll.
like dodgeball. I gotta pump up my cock first. But yeah, we're laughing way too much. At
Yeah.
this. I think one of the biggest laughs that you and I had might have been Twister when we were doing like the fucking tornado, like when we were doing so pitted.
The surfer tornado
Yeah.
guy. That was a good bit.
Like that was probably like 2 minutes. Of
God, we're
measures.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't know why no one else thinks it, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's that people don't think it. I think just people don't tell us enough, guys. So
How about some praise?
yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, I thrive on praise.
Yeah.
Like fucking A. So what else? Amy Sedaris.
Delight.
So much.
Everything she's in.
Yeah. Like
They're all fun. Kyle's
Strangers with
fun.
Candy.
Andy's
Yep.
fun.
Yep.
Amy's just, I love it.
She's not in it too much, but like even when he says to her like, oh, you look beautiful or whatever like that, and she's just like, that just made the best.
made my day.
Yeah, but like she has a small part in there, but She's just good in anything.
Yeah.
Strangers with Candy.
She's she's probably the silliest person in the whole movie.
Besides
But
Will?
No, just like just in general, like
Yeah.
of everything she's done.
Yeah.
But she's like plays it super straight, so it's fun.
Yeah. Like I don't think she gets enough credit for what she's done. How long her career is.
Yeah.
But she's always an absolute delight. Like you kind of know her voice, you know her face. Like it's undeniable of who she is. And same thing with Caan and Will Farrell. Like it could be said, like you know who this person is, like you see them. But again, she was an absolute delight. Faison Love is great.
Faison.
I said Faison. Sorry, Faison super
6
fucking good too.
inches.
And like even with the Artie Lang, like I mean he's a little jacked up now. I know he had some issues with his nose because like well yeah, like drugs and shit like that and alcohol.
I always mix him up with the other fat Santa guy from Home Alone. Even though they're like fucking 15 years
He gives him Tic Tacs or whatever. yeah.
It's just in the movies in my head. I'm like, oh no, that's the other movie. Sorry.
Do you know he stalled that car and that wasn't on purpose?
Oh really?
Yeah, that actually. So he was like, ugh, and that actually like that was just his reaction
That's
to
funny.
it. I think they said that he didn't know how to drive manual, so he kind of just like.
Oh, like Jimmy Fallon for Band of Brothers. He comes in with the little Jeep for like 2
okay.
seconds, and he didn't know how to adjust it. They like push him out of frame.
What a fucking
funny.
douche! I don't like Fallon that much. I not and no disrespect, but like I just don't like him.
Okay.
I was kind of sort of trying to do my Stephen A. Smith. Do you remember when Pau Gasol got traded to the Lakers? And obviously many years ago, it was like 2008.
Did you say some shit like it was a terrible idea?
No, he was like, Kwame Brown got traded to whatever for Pau Gasol. And, this is a day that Los Angeles should be happy to get this because Kwame Brown, he's a bona fide scrub. No disrespect, but the boy can't play. And I'm thinking, no disrespect.
That's all the disrespect.
Yeah. And he's like,
You couldn't be more disrespectful.
he's got heavy feet and he's got small hands and he doesn't know anything about defense. I'm thinking, Stephen A., all right. But like going straight for the jugular,
Kind of right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Like, Kwame had a good career. He's like 10 years, 11 years. He made money. But like he was not good. And a huge difference getting him to Pau Gasol to this.
Yeah.
And Pau Gasol helped them get to the finals that year. They did lose in 2008, but then they won in 9 and 10. So
They made finals 3 years in a row.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. I mean, they did it with Shaq and Kobe too. Yeah, but
But they won 3, correct?
yeah.
And
Shaq,
then
Kobe.
the other 2, they lost 1 but won 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Lakers won in 2020, and there's a lot of speculation. They said so Boston won in the 7-8, and then Lakers won, or no, in whatever, the 2008, but then Lakers won the next 2 years. So they're like, oh, well, now Lakers going to win the next 2. So hopefully, because that'll bring the Lakers on the top when it comes to all the championships. And then they'll win again in another 10 years. But anyway, let's see what else do I have. Because it's 43 minutes. Artie Lang, tough one. Is what I mean, because it's hard to see him. How does Will know to sing that song in the bathroom? Like, is she singing?
Baby's Cold Outside.
Okay, but yet Will sings along with her. So how does he know that song too?
He's an elf. He knows all the Christmas songs.
But I would think that he would know the classic jingles, but not like modern music, right?
That's not a modern song.
What is it?
It's a classic song.
When I say,
Fucking Dean Martin and shit sings it.
but I'm thinking of like the classic songs that I'm thinking of, where it's like,
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah, that kind of shit, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle
Yeah.
bell. Yeah.
Is that before Dean Martin?
I mean, I don't know exactly when they're all released, at least between the 50s and 60s. But yeah, okay.
That's my thought. I was just thinking, like, how could he know that song? Because I would think that.
Well, no, he would know all the songs. Like, if
Even
this
the
were to happen
Booblies?
now, he would know the fucking Kelly Clarkson songs we were just listening to.
And the Bublés. Does
Yeah,
the Bublé make his own,
Bublé.
or does he re-sing, or does he cover?
Well, that's the thing. You can only do so many versions of those sonose.
But he
before
does
you
it
have
every
to
year.
I know, but then you have to start writing new. Not him, but they have to start writing new Christmas songs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones I told him. Like, I don't really care for any of them, but the classical ones I love.
Like what?
The Christmas song, Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Baby, it's cold outside.
I don't like any Christmas music.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm, I have like a piece of coal. My heart is black. Let's see here.
For someone wearing a stupid festive Christmas sweater, you really don't like Christmas music.
I don't. Not at all. But what music I do like is if it's metal Christmas.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. If it's Slayer would never do that. Have they done that? No. Okay. Let's see here.
You like blink. It's Christmas time again.
I can't. So we sort of said about it earlier a little bit, but Zooey Deschanel. So she's immediately an asshole to him, and like
Well, he's just staring at her.
he is, but he's in awe of her, right? He thinks she's so pretty. She's also dressed like an elf, but she's just an immediate.
She's literally his dream girl.
Yeah.
Human-sized elf girl decorating a tree.
And he said she did a good job.
Yeah.
All she's missing is one of the fucking property brothers, and because she's married to one right now, I think. I actually like those guys. I don't know. I feel like
I haven't seen a single episode of that show.
Oh well, they have many shows now, but the one that I've seen most is when the celebrity teams up with them because they're doing something for like one of their friends or something. I feel like those guys. There's got to be something wrong with them because they're just too happy, and they're always like
A lot of teeth.
yeah. And I feel like something's gonna come out, and I something that's gonna ruin. It's gonna crush my whole.
Can't wear your property bros sweater anymore.
Yeah.
It's just,
My property bros, my PB swag. Let's see here. But why is she a dick? Just because he's
I told
staring at
her.
her? Because just
I told you earlier.
Because he's staring, and she lost her water at her apartment. She's eating ramen later.
She's poor.
Yeah, she's eating ramen.
She works at a shitty department store.
But now she lives in the North Pole with a bunch of elves and everything's
No,
small.
they don't live there. He says Buddy comes up and visits.
Oh my god, there's no flights there. How do they get there? Does Santa come
Through
pick
the
them up?
fucking Wispo
Actually, how did he?
wilderness.
Yeah, how did he get to New York from where he was? Was it like a Barbie thing, where after a certain point?
That's what oh my god, that was my next note. Got real Barbie vibes from this watch.
Technically, I would say Barbie got it from.
I know, I'm just saying. Yeah.
Like
the travel, like from the magical world to the reality. Back to
reality. What?
Oh my god! Why are we such good
There
best
goes
friends?
gravity.
God, you guys just saw that, you lucky motherfuckers.
Yeah, we did it earlier in the car too. We did it.
The dog, the ear.
Let's see here. But she's a jerk because she's poor and she's
Her life is miserable.
right.
They don't say if she was on the naughty list. She's not doing anything bad. She's just sad.
She's
James is, or what the hell's his name?
just call him James.
Hobbs,
Yeah,
the dad.
yeah. Mike Hobbs, Matt Hobbs, some with an M, I think, right? Mike Hobbs.
That's not right.
Mike corn on the cob.
Yep, that's it.
That's his middle name.
Walter.
Walter Hobbs. That's what I said. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, like Buddy enters their lives to enrich them, bring them cheer, bring them joy, show them what joy actually is. Take in the Christmas spirit and take it to the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Take it to 11.
Yes.
Okay. Why would James Caan's character bail him out of jail? You know what I mean? Like,
I understand what you're saying.
You don't want this weirdo.
He gets the call.
He does,
and
he's like, "Fuck it, like let me take him to my pediatrician." And
well, I mean that's kind of like the little seed of humanity that you have to plant, because it's either that or he's a total asshole like his boss, where there's no redeeming him, right? Yeah. So you need to show some type of humanity. Like, okay, he has a rough exterior, but in reality, he's a good guy. That's what Buddy's trying to extract out of him.
But you might not even need that because he has the point where his young son is like, all you care about is this, and he's like, hey, we got to postpone this. Like, that's where you see his humanity there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think that would necessarily be necessary early for him bailing him out. But my thought is just this: like, if you're trying to get this guy to, like, he's a fucking crazy guy, saying I'm his dad, and then I wouldn't go bail him out.
Maybe he's but he's also curious, like, what is going on? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Takes him to the doctor. He wants to know, like,
pediatrician.
Is this guy? Yeah, it's kind of
yeah. Like, so it's got to be the son's doctor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But it's Favreau as well. I do like the interaction, though, when they're trying to move him in the thing. And it's like, that's one take.
He's mad at me.
Yeah, that's one take. And I remember I rewound it to just watch Favreau's face if he broke, and he's just the whole time just fucking... It reminds me of when he was in that Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon movie, where he was one of the brothers of...
Four Brothers? Or Four Christmases?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But he's one of the brothers of Vince Vaughn, and he's all fucking meaty out, right? But like when he was
UFC
fucking...
out,
Yeah.
Affliction shirted out.
Yeah. But when... Oh, Affliction. Does Lo still wear that shit?
Yep.
London. What the fuck? I don't think you watch this at all, listen to us at all.
No.
You don't support your uncle. But, fuck, kid. Affliction? Ah, God. Anyway,
Youths.
Yeah, it's full and
Youths.
wearing your pipes and your jinkos and shit. Anyway, and using digital cameras. What are things the kids do nowadays?
Wallet chains.
Okay. Are studded belts coming back?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Big time studded belts.
Big time.
Big time.
What's something else that were in our early 2000s that we would do? Tamagotchis, I saw are back
A
now.
lot of bangs.
Okay.
A lot of long hair.
I saw that thing of like the kid with that swoosh hair, and then the people made fun of him with like the bananas on their head, and it looked like that.
Oh, that's cute.
I'll have to show you. It's oh my god, I don't understand. Again, early 2000s, Brandon.
You had long hair too, right?
I did. I had bangs. You knew me in the
You
early
might have
2000s.
had the exact same hair as London has.
I don't think so. His is wavy. I wasn't doing the
I'm
wave.
just saying it's styled.
I'll see if I can find old photos of me, and as we're talking about this, I'll put something in the corner if I can find it.
I also had bangs for like 14 seconds,
Did you
but it was not a good look.
really? Yeah. I don't think I
I'll
knew
try
you.
to
then.
like emo-y bang it.
I don't think I knew you.
Yeah, it might have been
It
before.
was it had to be high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as far as long as I've known you, if it wasn't like this, it was buzzed. I've never seen anything else that you've done.
Yeah.
I've never seen you put a line.
Just saying I'm uninspired and
I wouldn't say you're
lazy?
uninspired. I was lazy. Yeah, I would say. I would say your house looks great. Yeah, no. Not so much lazy, but as much as you procrastinate so much that it's just like. But at the same time, I also procrastinate, and
I think I'd be attacked during the holidays. Yet here we are.
yeah, personally attacked.
Yeah.
So yeah, London's hair, his is wavy though. But I would blow dry mine so that we'd come down. And it was funny because if I ever had to do PE in school, since I'd have the bangs, and I'd run it and like come up, and it just made my forehead look bigger. So that's why I just stopped doing it. Like, I started having shorter hair. But I'll find photos. They're somewhere. I think they're the one specific photo.
Nudes?
Well, I was underage at that time, so
No nudes.
No nudes. But once I turned 18,
Yeah.
you're getting these angles because I didn't know how to take them yet. So then, but I had to hide my face. I call it.
How do I focus?
Because they didn't have the front facing camera then, so you had to do it like that, and then it was just like,
Yeah.
let me see if I could do the camera real quick so you guys can see. So it would be like that kind of angle, right? But then let me see if I can get my face in it. I had to deliberately not get my face in it.
Yeah, yeah.
You just don't. Yeah, and those would be like 2 megapixel like fucking photos.
The less resolution, the better.
Yeah,
for
truly
everyone.
it was. Truly, yeah, for everybody. But like from the certain angles, it just looks bigger and thicker. So it's just like, all right. So when you're this fucking close to
Yeah.
it, it's gonna look enormous. So let's see here. But the photo I'm thinking of, we're in Walmart, and I was getting my blood pressure checked on that machine.
Okay.
And I had a fucking one of those apple caramel lollipops, and it was you, me, and one of the ex-girlfriends that were at Walmart, and I had my bangs. I had a little bit of like acne, like here on my cheek too.
Nice.
Thankfully, I never really had acne, but I don't think I've ever seen you really have pimples or anything.
I mean, when I was younger, young.
Really?
Young.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's all right. Let's see here. I wanted you and I to chug a 2-liter to see who could actually finish it.
Terrible idea.
It's horrible, first and foremost. And then I thought, okay, we'll
Isn't
chug.
that how that lady died of water poisoning, whatever?
She drank a lot. It was like gallons.
Okay.
And which is, you would think that you're drinking all that water, you're just gonna be really hydrated, but apparently your body just can't push it out, like flush it out quick enough, right? So you just drown. And no disrespect to that person, like we're not making fun of you, whoever you are, you're
These are the
dead.
facts.
So, yeah. But then I thought we'll chug a water bottle. Do you actually have any water bottles?
I do not actually.
Okay, well, sorry guys. Let's see here. Some of these kids throwing snowballs were full on adults. Like some of those people when they did the people
I
that were on the
didn't see.
bridge,
Okay.
those were adults. Like you broad shoulder fucking guys. I was like, those aren't children. Like, because this kid's in what, middle school?
Yeah.
At least that kid, two of those guys on that bridge had to be at least 6'4". I was like, all right. Let's see here. If it was only that easy to ask a girl to dinner and get in. Because the kid was like, you just ask him dinner and you get in. And I was thinking, is he implying that you get to fuck? Just because you ask a woman out, you get to fuck her? Because if that was the case, I would be in the high 5s. But like,
Yeah, I don't think that's. He just means like you're
you're dating,
You're
you're doing
on the,
whatever.
yeah, you're on the road. Playing the
who
game.
knows? You know, like that.
It's
kid
from
could-
New York.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie Kids. It gets
Oof,
dicey.
Very dicey. And that kid's probably like, no, you get in the frame.
Yeah.
You don't see it, but he's going like this.
Yeah.
And whatever this means. Yeah, he's jamming it in. He's like in the hole. You know, so you just got to force it in. Because all that matters is his pleasure. Let's see here. The Jets jersey. Ugh.
Oh yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, I put Aaron Rodgers can fuck off.
Who we play them Sunday tomorrow?
Oh, the Rams. So that mean the Rams and Seahawks are tied right now?
Yes, but we have the tiebreaker on them, so we're in first place.
So if you let's just how many games left? 3?
3.
Okay. So if you lose all 3 and they lose all 3, you still get the spot.
Well, it depends what the.
Let's just say everybody loses. Everybody loses.
If everyone loses, yes.
The Rams win. Okay.
Yeah.
But if they win one game, they're now a half game higher.
Yes.
So they would get it.
Yes.
Okay. Sports. So I don't know how many times we fucking freeze on the camera today. But Aaron Rodgers, fucking idiot. I can't stand him.
Can't stand him.
Can't stand him. Picture this, as they said many times. That's something that I used to say too. Like, can you picture this?
Oh, when they're doing their pitch?
Yeah. Picture this. Are they high as? Wait, I'm sorry. Okay,
They're drunk, not high.
but they seem like they were high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
Some-
tickle
yeah.
attack. That's good. And the fact that the guy said, "I'm 26," and I
Yeah,
was like,
this 40-year-old fucker is 26?
"Yeah, no fucking way."
Don't you drugs, kids?
No, don't smoke.
No.
Don't do drugs, and don't drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Because you will age profusely. But I wrote though, are they high? Because there's also Rasta music in the background, and so I was like, okay, so
Maybe that was like no, because the joke is he thinks it's maple syrup.
right.
I was like, maybe it was something that may have been drugs, but they had to cut it because it's a kid's movie.
Right.
So they made it alcohol. But,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But even then, you would think when he pours that booze in there and he drinks it, oh, that's not maple syrup because that's not super sweet. When he was eating that food, oh god, I kind of cringed a little bit because he had the marshmallows, M&Ms, chocolates, and then he's actually eating it. Like
I'm assuming that's him just going nuts.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
with the camera rolling, just
Yeah.
throwing everything in there and going.
We'll do
going
whatever.
for it. Yeah.
Because what he said in the documentary is like we do 1, maybe 2 takes of the lines, and then we would just do whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like the majority of this movie is the do whatever part.
I mean, this movie is all him. Like
It is,
it's
yeah.
like not as zany. Well, kind of zany, but like real.
Steven Zahn in Sahara.
That's it. No, Jim Carrey. Like he is the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like this wouldn't be the movie it is without him.
Right.
All his riffing and all his.
Like the Grinch would
Yeah.
not be Ace Ventura. Dumb and Dumber had Jeff, and I mean, no matter what, Jim is like kind of the more centralized the character for that movie, but Jeff really did he.
But I'm just saying, like he just constantly going, annoying James Caan or whatever, like just like
Dad,
annoying the kid, doing all the things.
Yeah. I mean, those good bits to find out that Will would kind of do that deliberately to get that response out of James to annoy him. I love you. Yeah. Do you love me?
I mean, that's one of the things I wrote. Like, I don't know how many quotes from this movie I just say like
What quotes do you say?
daily, or I don't know daily, but like all the time. Like
Dad?
like people leaving, like, oh, sorry, I forgot to give you a hug. Like, oh, hello, buddy. What's your favorite color? That's
I've never heard you say either of those things.
But just okay, but like but I mean, like in text or something like that, not to you
Okay,
specifically.
yeah.
Like, oh, I like whispering too, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. When he
Like-
gets all close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I mean,
Or I'm singing. I'm in it. Like,
yeah.
just
If you just want to
constantly.
lie to the viewers, that's fine.
Yeah,
Because I've never seen that ever witnessed. But maybe you just don't trust me enough.
you're not cool.
Yeah. I put motherfucking Dinklage. And I mean, this is early Dink. But still great. He's only in the scene, 3 minutes, but still a powerhouse. James Caan made me
I'm
cry.
yawning so much.
You're probably tired.
Why?
So the scene where he
Standing up to his boss,
no, it was actually what was it?
the
It was-
singing at the end.
no, I think it was a little bit before. It might have been that scene, but I thought it was before when he stood up to the boss. It might have been that. Yeah, it might have been that one where the boss is like, I flew in here. You're gonna fucking show me what this shit is. And he's like, my son, fucking go wait outside, boy, and all that shit. But like, yeah. And then so at the end, I wasn't really paying attention. He started his own book company. Is that right?
His own publishing company.
Okay.
Their
got
first book was written by Buddy about his misadventures
Escapades
in New York City. Yes.
Yeah. That reporter reminds me of Olivia Thirlby.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love me some Olivia Thirlby. I mean, Dread. We did Dread. You didn't like that movie?
Talked about. We did a whole episode about it.
Did we? Let's see here. I put Matt Walsh. So he was the guy being interviewed by her, and he was like, I love
Yeah.
your eyes. I think when he was like, you have a pretty mouth.
Yeah.
Like, she laughed. I feel like that was ad lib.
Does he really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's a big time
Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he's like, she's like, what did you see? He's like, well, you see everything with those beautiful eyes and you have a pretty mouth. And she laughs and she goes like this. So let's just say camera is the camera. She says she's recording you. And so you just say you have a pretty mouth.
You have a pretty mouth.
And she like did that. And then they kept going. And I was like, oh God, he is so funny.
Yeah.
Like but Veep was like that too, right?
Yeah.
Veep was just all riff, all just.
I don't know. Those insults are pretty good. They probably had to be written.
Those, yes, but I feel like their regular dialogue, they could probably just go at it a little bit. All right,
Who knows?
Yeah, Julie Louis-Dreyfus would probably know best. I'll call her.
Call her up.
Yeah, I'll call her.
Just text her right now.
Okay. Fuck you, Mike.
Yeah. Send her that text of your crotch.
Yeah, I didn't take that picture, but I should because we'll start a Patreon
If you want
to
it.
buy those.
Yeah.
You got to on at least our $10 month Patreon.
Yeah.
Nothing for you 5 cheapos. Let's see here. The Bigfoot reference made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, the picture.
I laughed so hard. I didn't remember that. And then once it started, I was like, that has to be Bigfoot. And then when it did the freeze frame, because his hands are all wobbly, it was really fucking good. And that's it. That's the last one I have.
Nice.
Yeah. So we watched Elf. Oh, make her.
So you said you had not seen the beginning. So you didn't. This isn't like a family tradition watching movie. And then do you have any of those films? Like you'll watch every year Christmas time?
I know that it's very much a family movie. Like it's something that many people watch, and it's not something that I watch yearly. The only thing that I'll watch yearly for Christmas is typically Die Hard. Damn you, fucking Liquid Death.
Home Alone.
Die Hard. I don't know. Home Alone maybe. Some of the Harry Potter, and yeah, but I for some reason Shawshank. Every year I see me some Shawshank.
That's fine. It isn't, but I get it. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Does it make sense? It makes sense. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't look.
We should
I wasn't gonna have it again.
It's okay.
Oh, you look at that.
We look away. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. What movies do you watch every year?
Well, there's this.
Okay.
Love Actually.
Okay.
The Holiday now more for some reason
You're
because
such
I'm
a
lame-o.
fuck. Yeah. I don't think you're a lame-o for watching
Home
that.
Alone.
Okay.
And then I think that's it. Because like I've seen, A Christmas Story or,
Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
But they're not like my go-tos. I don't watch them like every year or anything like that.
When we reviewed Muppet Christmas, I did enjoy that movie.
Yes,
That was very enjoyable.
I'm sure I mentioned that. Like I saw like a sneak screening of that at the whatever Santa Ana or
ArcLight? Oh.
whatever mall that was. Main Place Mall, something like that.
Yeah. That movie's in Kindergarten Cop. Yeah. It's not a tumor.
I think, again, I probably said that in the episode. I remember seeing that mall. I was like, "Is this from Kindergarten Cop?" Because it looked familiar to me.
Hey, Dad, is this from Kindergarten Cop?
Yeah. It's like, "Shut up, boy."
Shut up, Jay Leno. Knock that fucking chin right off your face.
My popcorn.
My milk duds. No.
My Twizzlers.
Why do you give yourself more of a
every time.
It starts like, hey, and then it ends with, my Twizzlers. You have a mouth of like cotton and just, hey. What do you think Will was eating? That had them in like cotton candy, right? When it was the cotton balls.
Oh, yeah.
I hope.
Well, I've never tried to eat one.
I haven't either.
So it might just like not dissolve, but get small in your mouth, and you just keep it in his mouth and not swallow it.
I don't know anything about getting small in someone's mouth. I mean, typically I get larger.
I make a mess in there, but
Yeah. Well, no, I don't make a mess in there. I rearrange guts. But
and I don't have any cotton balls in my house.
well, you would be the one testing it, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Or
Well,
I'll just try to,
that'll be on the Patreon.
Just try to throw it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Patreon, that's for the $50 increment if you guys get on that. We don't have Patreon, guys, but if you want to give us money, that's fine. I'll give you my Venmo. I'll give you my Zelle or my Venmo. So you like this movie?
Yeah.
Would you say it's like if you have a top 5 Christmas movies, this is one?
Oh, I forgot. It's A Wonderful Life too. Oh, you want the top 5 of those?
Yeah.
Do that be in the order? Or can they just be the top 5?
No.
So it's Home Alone.
Okay.
It's this. It's Love Actually.
It's this. Just kidding. I'm sorry. So Home Alone, Elf, Love Actually, Christmas, or you said A Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life, and
Man,
maybe Home Alone 2.
That's the better one.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
You?
That's fair. No particular order. I would say Die Hard.
Gremlins too.
No, not Gremlins. 8 Crazy Nights for sure. No, because that's Hanukkah.
Hold on. Now I got to look it up.
I don't.
Just
I don't
holiday
think I
movies.
have. I don't think I have Christmas.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not full of cheer. I get it.
I'm definitely not. So there's something that we didn't decide yet. So you can do it while you're looking at that. What's the next movie that we're going to do as well?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Oh, New Year's movie?
no.
When Harry Met Sally.
I said no, but it could just be a movie. We'll talk about it after.
Okay, well, then let's just do Harry Met Sally.
Okay. Is it available on anything?
I don't know.
Yeah. So you don't know shit. Anyway, so if we don't have a movie yet, well, I'll put it in the bio for everybody to read, so we won't just say what it is. We'll have to decide on something. But
I mean, we could look it up, but then we're still filming. So,
yeah,
like,
so I don't. Yeah, and I don't want to cut. I don't like those cuts because we don't have a cut that we can cut away to. Like, there's no singles that
it'll
we
be
have.
a cut here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, anyways, we're
I get what you're saying.
it's completely different
You
body
come back,
position.
yeah. We're like this. We come back. I'm not even wearing this shirt anymore. But we'll announce it. So if you,
Your legs are open even wider.
yeah, the shorts,
are
shorter.
even higher.
The shorts are shorter. So if you want to make any recommendations for movies you want to watch, email us at specrapualr@gmail.com. You can. No, I keep wanting to say social media.
You can live your life. You can have a Merry Christmas.
You can. In a holly
My
jolly,
tree isn't up yet. It would be right here,
which would not be in frame.
which
Yeah.
you still wouldn't be frame. But you might see a little glow of light if it was up. But
But it's not.
here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, it is up. You guys just can't see it.
Yeah, it's out of frame, but it looks.
What would you call that thing? Like
magnificent.
14, 15 feet tall or
At
so?
least, yeah, because it pokes through these 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
So it's it just.
I
pokes
just cut a hole out for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the insulation falls through, and it's just asbestos.
The topper, not an angel, Satan.
Yeah.
So I thought I
Like-
mixed it up this year.
I think of my Lord and Savior, Satan, for this beautiful Christmas.
I told you that, like, I wish somebody, like, I would have all the respect for anybody in the world if they won a fight or won, like, an Academy Award.
I told you I would do that if I win an award.
Oh my
I will
God,
absolutely do that.
I love it.
It will not go well.
No. You'll be blackballed.
I would
or
100%.
blacklisted for.
But I would hope that people understood the humor that I have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, absolutely.
But you have to do the point up and then down.
You know, my Lord and Savior, Satan.
Satan!
Yeah. And just fucking, then I bite off a bat. But do you do it at the beginning or you do it at the end?
Very beginning.
Really?
Well, because that's it to open it.
No, so here's what I think you do.
Okay.
I come up here. This is the award. So I have it. Oh my God. You guys. Thank you so much. I couldn't, I have to start by saying thank you to my mom and dad for smushing. I'd also like to thank blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah,
my
blah,
producer,
for helping for
yeah.
this. I'd probably say something, if you're not there.
My star,
Yeah.
the light of my life,
Yeah.
the one that guided this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Then
of
there,
bullshit. Kate
there's.
Blanchett, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and I'd see, oh my God, I love you, Lady Gaga. You're in the front, all this shit. So, then I think the producer, everybody, that if you're not there, because I'd say obviously my main man Mike, he's my co-writer. He's not up here because I directed, not him. And
They would have let him at the door.
yeah,
His ticket was fraudulent.
it was printed on a graham cracker. And then I would probably say thank you to Megan. I thank everybody that helped from the very beginning, from Mambies and beyond. And then I'd be like, oh, I only got 5 seconds. So then I think my Lord and Savior, Satan, and then end it with that.
Boo! Move this back!
On the stage. And then when I get in the back, then I'd be like, you guys are just
Yeah,
kidding.
you're on the
But then
heads
I'm
up.
already blackballed, or not blackballed, but I'm already
Blacklisted,
black. Yeah. And
TMZ as your
yeah,
face.
yeah. As I'm getting
Devil worship in Hollywood?
escorted out. Yeah. And he's part of the satanic cult.
Yeah.
It's Satanic Panic 2.0. But I don't know if we were alive during that. Were we? Satanic Panic? We might have been.
no,
Maybe young. Because I know that was on Oprah and stuff. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the podcast.
That's it, bro. We're fucking done, dude.
This is
We
an
did it.
hour and 11 minutes. But video-wise, it's an hour and 12.
At least 12 minutes talked about the movie.
The first 13 minutes, I don't think we said a single thing about the movie. And I think we legitimately, out of this hour and 11 minutes, we probably talked, maybe 20 minutes.
I don't know why you guys even listen.
I don't truly get why all you ladies listen to us fucking make ourselves look so awesome and charming. But, so Mike, why don't you go ahead and take us away?
Christmas song might be my favorite Christmas song. Oh my God, I almost said Man Beast because you kept fucking saying it, but all right. Specrapualr on an open fire. We watched Elf and Die Hard 2. Christmas is coming. Hope you have a great day. And Brandon's balls are hanging out of his little shorts. And now the episode is done. You have 2 underwear on?
Yeah. So,
Okay. You gotta. What's
I've talked
happening?
about it before.
What is
But
happening?
You can see. So this is the
You're
main.
stop flexing, you fucking piece of shit.
That's how my legs are, bro. I swear, I'm just standing. Like that's what my leg. But if I flex, then it has,
None change whatsoever.
the asshole tightens up. But it's like, watch.
We can see that the reflection of
regular.
the Space Odyssey.
This is regular, but then this is. I just woke up. Anyway, so this is the regular boxer I use, and this is the liner. So it's so that way, if anything were to ever happen where you see up here,
Okay.
then you don't
You get real swamp assy when you're playing the basketball. Is that why you wear 2 layers?
It gets a little murky, but
Yeah.
I'd rather have that protection because if I fall and let's say this rides up, you'll see through the liner, and so I don't want all those guys getting all hard seeing my
Hey,
dick.
guys are getting boners now, and we're done.